Lesson 64, Pie Chart Tricks. In this lesson, we'll take a look at some features that are unique to pie charts. How to rotate the pie, explode the pie, or group small slices together in a secondary chart. Okay, so let's create a simple pie chart from this data. We use Insert, Pie, and choose the 2D pie. Click OK. Well, first thing, the pie chart is always created with a legend, and I might want to change that. Change Legend None, and then go to Data Labels, More Data Label Options, and say that I want to show category name and either value, which would give me the absolute sales, or percentage, which would give me the percentage. Click Close. Depending on how many slices you have, it might be best to have the small slices in either the top right or bottom right corner, because then there's more room for the labels to extend. We can change the angle of the chart. Right-click the chart, choose Format Data Series, and there's something called Angle of First Slice. Watch as I change this. We are able to spin the chart to bring the small slices down to the lower right-hand corner where there's more room for long labels to fit. There's also a type of pie called an exploded pie, and we can control that on the same tab by changing the pie explosion. And frankly, I have to admit, I never understood this. I don't understand the purpose of exploding the entire pie. However, if we're creating a chart that is about the brand new Australia division, it might be interesting to explode that one slice of the pie. The first click on the pie selects the entire pie, but then a second click on just Australia selects that wedge, and when I drag to the right, I can explode a single slice of the pie, which I think is far more visually interesting. Now, usually because of the 80-20 rule, we end up with way too many wedges in the pie. So let me select this data and create a pie chart. Again, I'll take the legend off and go into Data Labels, More Data Label Options, and specify the category name. Click Close. Well, you can see these categories are way too small for anyone to actually be able to make out what's going on. So there's an interesting chart type that's called bar of pie. The concept is we're going to take the largest items and leave them in the main pie, but then take the small items and break them out in a secondary chart, either a bar chart or a pie chart. On the Design tab, I'll change the chart type and choose either bar of pie or pie of pie. Now, by default, Excel moves a few items over to the secondary chart, but in my opinion, that's not enough. We really want everything below M105 to be moved over there, and if we look in the original data set, that's a simple rule that would say everything under 15,000 needs to be in the secondary chart. So I'll right-click on the pie and choose Format Data Series. Because I have a bar of pie, I'm able to split the series by position as the default, but I can change it to value and say everything less than 15,000 should be broken out into the secondary pie. Some other things we can control here are the gap between the two charts. So we can bring them close together or far apart. To make them largest, about 100% is good. We can also decide whether the secondary plot size should be small or large. Now there's a bug here. This is not really set at 5%. Every time we come to this dialog box, it says we're at 5%. But in fact, we're not. You can see that 5% would make it incredibly small. Setting this to about 100% is optimal. It makes both charts as large as they can be, and we can still see the detail in the original chart and see details in the secondary chart. If you go larger than that, you see that it's really not possible to make this chart larger, so they tend to make the pie chart smaller. I'm not sure that's valuable. So about 100% or so is pretty good. And beware, this slider is still very buggy, even in the SP1 version of Excel 2007. Well, there you have it, a few tricks specific to pie charts: rotating the angle of the pie, exploding one slice of the pie, or moving the small slices out to a secondary chart in either a bar of pie or a pie of pie chart. I hope you found that helpful, and thanks for watching.
Looking to advance your career by acquiring new skills? Tired of expensive off-site training programs? Wish you could learn from the best instructors in the industry? Look no further than live lessons. Self-paced, personal video instruction by the world's leading technology publishers. Each live lesson comes with a DVD featuring 3 to 4 hours of instructor-led classroom training, sample program code that allows you to work along with your personal instructor, and an example-rich study guide. Live lessons allow you to watch the entire course from start to finish, or navigate directly to any of the individual lessons. You'll literally watch over the shoulder of your instructor as he shows you how to build state-of-the-art applications. Live lessons, the power of the world's leading technology experts at your fingertips. To learn more, visit mylivelessons.com today.